Good morning, hope we are well. We are just about to start our outside sessions, what a morning, whereas I'm doing our live home workouts today. So, if you're thinking why I'm bumping up and down on the bike, as I've committed to and made public that this is how I get my kind of bit of cardio in on a more regular basis. Because let's face it, we all have stuff we like doing, we all have stuff that we don't like doing, and unless I can partner it with something that I find productive, I find fun, like doing this now, like writing, then I struggle to motivate myself to do it. So at least now I'm getting that in. So let's get on to today's. I think this is going to be quite a key one. Give me a hello if you're coming in, and especially on a Monday. Now, you might say stuff or hear people say, I could never do that. I don't want to deprive myself. And this is going to sound weird because obviously if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm very much of the opinion of, generally slow and steady is a good way to go. Making it sustainable, habit changes, stack habits on top of each other so you're not overwhelmed. Start with something really small that you're pretty much 100% confident in doing, okay? And by doing that, you start to prove yourself wrong, prove that voice wrong, that you can't do it. You start to build momentum. Then all of a sudden it feels quite easy. I remember Judith, actually, one of the ladies who, she actually left a review and she said it hasn't felt hard. And I think that's amazing. But she did it for long enough to feel that, okay? And it's hard to do that sometimes, but she didn't really realise it, which is great. She found something she enjoyed. Now, just note that I don't want to deprive myself. Now, of course, you've got diet industry, which will often say you need to give up carbs, you need to give up fat, you need to give up chocolate, you need to give up sweets, don't eat after 6 p.m. All these things which make you think you have to deprive yourself. Now, you might think, you've just said, it's good to deprive yourself. Now, in order to achieve something, you have to give something up. In order to get something new, you have to give something up. That's just the way the world works, right? If you go to work, you give up your time, but you get paid for it. That's just the way the world works. Now, if you consider, okay, that when you deprive yourself of food here, we can have negative associations with that because often we deprive ourselves, then we crave it more, What I'm talking about here is actually consider what you deprive yourself of by doing it. So let's take binge eating, let's take snacking. I shared Sandy's video yesterday. If you haven't seen that, just scroll down on this page. I'll put a link in the comments if you like. And Sandy talked about how these snacking, binge eating habits, which she even says in the video that she probably would have been diagnosed with an eating disorder in today's world, stem from childhood, okay? And on that note though, now she's a lot more in control. But what we need to consider with this is sometimes we'll say, yeah, but I need to help with my snacking, binge eating, drinking wine, but I don't want to deprive myself. Now consider this. What are you depriving yourself of by doing that? Because we wouldn't be having this conversation. And obviously, if you're fine, if you're happy, that's different. But if you're looking to change, what is it that you're depriving yourself of by doing that thing? And I bring this up because it's very hard sometimes to consider what the thing we're doing that we think we need to do is actually depriving ourselves of. Whether that's eating late at night, which spikes our blood sugar levels, impacts our sleep, we feel tired the next day, then we wonder why we lack motivation and struggle with willpower. Tiredness is a key thing with this. Also consider, by binge eating when I'm not hungry, comfort eating, snacking when I'm not hungry, I am actually depriving myself of a fiver here and there. £5, £10. It adds up. And these things are often forgotten because as humans we have a great ability to just focus on the short-term win, the instant gratification that we get from it. And what I just want you to remember in that is that, one, to get something new, you have to give something up. And that doesn't mean giving up a certain food or anything like that. It could just be the thought, the belief that you don't want to deprive yourself. Because remember, if you focus on the thing you have to gain, is that more rewarding than the thing you're depriving yourself of? So if I come into tonight, say, and I'm like, I had a long day, I want to reward myself, what am I actually depriving myself of tomorrow? And this is often a question not asked. And obviously this is just a video, but we could go quite deep into this if we had a conversation. It's something that we do, and it's something that I work with people with. Now, I would really answer that question today. Write it down. If you're struggling with that, I'm just focusing on this one topic. You might find it helpful if you listen to, or watch rather, Sandy's video that she did. You might find it helpful. She goes into quite deep in that, and her childhood, her backdrop story with that. That's just the video below this. So I hope that helps. It is our last day today. We start our August 28-day kickstart, unless things change dramatically and we open up more sessions, which we might. Is the last chance today to get onto the August kickstart. You can have a flexible start date. We just need to book you in from today. So there's a flexible start date for the next few weeks for our August kickstart. If you want more details on that, do let me know. That is Marlborough, Devizes, or all from home. So, hope that helps. Let me know if you have any take-homes from that. And I'm going to get off this bike, as it is now time for our morning live home workout. So, take care. Have a lovely Monday. And just remember that. What am I depriving myself of by doing it? Yeah. See you soon. Take care.